You are cherry picking.
Huh?
That's probably the first thing you hear whenever someone shows you a really successful property case study, right? And honestly, that's a fair point. I get it. Not every project performs the same way, and not every property becomes a top performer. But here's the thing. If you dismiss every successful example as cherry picking, you might actually miss the real reason why certain projects do better than others. See, people often think a case study is saying, buy this exact project and you'll get the same result. That's not it at all. That's not the point. The real point is to understand the factors behind why that project performed so well. What was the entry timing? Was there a demand and supply imbalance at that moment? How was the project positioned at launch? When did they exit? And here's the big one. Can these property cycles and patterns actually be repeated? If you completely reject the idea of learning from successful examples, you are likely to end up in a risky place. You either do nothing at all, or worse, you hold onto a property for years without any real strategy, just hoping it'll make money anyway. Can it still make money? Maybe. But will it recreate that same strong growth cycle you saw in the case study? Probably not. Not consistently anyway. So instead of just asking whether one project was unusual, what if you actually studied why it worked? Because once you understand the cycle, the real macro and micro mechanic factors behind it, you don't have to depend only on luck. You can make decisions based on structure, timing, and positioning. In Singapore property, the goal shouldn't just be to buy and hope for the best. If possible, it's better to buy with purpose. So here's what I want you to do. Don't dismiss the strategy just because one example looks exceptional. Drop us a DM or click the link in the bio, and we'll walk you through the actual framework, the real mechanics behind what makes a property cycle work. Because when you understand the system, you're no longer just guessing.